Go ahead, Dave.
Giddy up, Stu. You're going to introduce it. You got to edit that out.
All
All
right,
right.
John, welcome to Leveling Up with TKM. We ask our guests one question to impact our lives and our businesses.
Yeah, John, thanks. Amazing interview. Thank you so much. This final question, what is the most impactful action you have taken to level up in your home and in your business?
Unbelievable question. Never been asked that before. Let me start with a verse from John 15:2. Jesus said, every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes that it may bear more fruit. So if you're bearing fruit, how do you level up? You got to get pruned. There's some stuff that has to die. There's some stuff that has to get cut off. Before you add more fruit, the branches need to get pared back. It's the secret of growth, and it's the painful secret because we all want to add, but we don't want to subtract. We don't want to take away. Pruning is painful. It's the class in college none of us want to sign up for. Yes, I'd like pruning 401, please. No, thanks. Right? But pruning is the way to increasing fruitfulness. It's the way for exponential growth. Pruning is the way we level up. And there's probably other things we can do to level up, but there are some things that need to be taken away before we can get stronger. And you know that from exercise and working out, muscles have to be ripped and torn before they can grow. And so in my own life and leadership, pruning is something that happens to us, normally initiated by God through some painful events. And we can choose to resist that pruning, or we can choose to embrace it. What I've done is to choose to embrace pruning. And it's been a season of pruning, I think, for the whole world over the last 3 years. Some stuff has been stripped back, and we can try to hang on to that, or we can embrace what needs to die in order to find what needs to live. And so for my marriage, that's looked like intensive marriage counseling. We're 20 years now together. It looks at, let's pop the hood, let's check the oil, let's see how we're doing, let's refresh, because we did premarital counseling, but that was 20 years ago. We've learned a few things and experienced a little bit of life between now and then. So let's take a fresh look at our marriage. That was life-changing for us, game-changing for us, to let some old patterns and habits and ways of thinking die and bring those into the light, first of all, and then to begin to get some new tools for how to strengthen our marriage. Shout out to Marble Retreat in Colorado, actually. It's really geared toward pastors and those in full-time ministry to take time out of your schedule and do an intensive marriage counseling at Marble Retreat. Huge for us. In ministry, some stripping back, some projects had to die, some people had to leave, some changes needed to happen in the organization. We needed to bring some new people on. We're in the process of old patterns, old ways of operating dying, and new structures and new systems being built. It's kind of like if you want to build an extra level on your building, you got to put all the foundation pieces in first. Let's get the 2x4s and the concrete and the drywall and the beams in there before you can actually add a layer to your building. There's a lot that needs to be prepared. And so pruning is the way. It's the way. It's embracing what needs to die and being honest about that and going, this hurts and it's painful, but some stuff has to die for me to be able to be what God's made me to be. So if you want to bear more fruit, the way to level up is embrace pruning.
What a great answer, man. I love that. I love that. And Stu, just for context, when he talked about muscles have to tear to build up, like that's with lifting weights and things of that nature.
Oh,
yeah,
that's what he means.
I just want to make sure that wasn't that analogy wasn't lost on you. I just want to make sure that
Thanks,
you,
buddy. I appreciate
you're
you.
welcome. What a great answer. Thank you so much for that. And we, a lot of times we talk about the no's to get to yes, right? All the no's that get to yes, and how you can have very strong yeses, but there's typically a lot of no's that go behind that. And I think it's very similar concept, but actually embracing that, right? Embracing in the military, we say embrace the suck, right? So you embrace those things that are not great because they'll get you to a different level. Love it, dude. Love it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you. See you.